Welcome. General reading, I think. Yeah. General is in, doesn't matter who you are, what sign you are, where you are. If you're here, welcome. I've not been on the interwebs for a minute, and I've cried every day nearly for the last month or so. I don't take my job lightly. If I know I'm not in a good place myself, I try and avoid doing readings. I think it's pretty safe to say that the general energy recently has been a bit of a blanket of a downer. Those who are really, I don't know, without a conscience maybe, they can maybe thrive at times like this. I think those who are energetically quite empathic, times like this get really heavy. And it's difficult to be a beacon of light when there's so much trying to put the light out. I found a lot of solace and a lot of peace in just being. And that's really quite difficult. Especially when there's so many distractions. You know, those dogs haven't barked all day long. I think it's pretty obvious, as matters in the world progress to get worse and worse and worse, that those Agent Smith energies that were first given you analogies of by the wonderful likes of Lawrence Fishburne, Keanu Reeves, the Wachowski brothers. People tend to forget that that's still very real. And even in times like this where there is so much more chaos, bad energies get to run a bit rampant because everyone's a bit distracted. Guys, if you're in here, do hit that thumbs up button. It helps get the message across to everyone. Let's do one thing. Let's breathe together. Let all of it go. I'm going to slow down a bit because you know me, Mercury running through these veins, 1,000 miles a minute. All right, let's get some energy. Let's get some messages for the highest and best good of the general collective, in their best interest and the best interest of those around them. The guards have just shown up. Guards, guardians, you're protected quite heavily right now. Your guardians are around you. Don't worry, the right people will show up at the right time. Eight of Wands. Cupid's arrows of love, messages, information, news, in and out. There's communications. There is news. I love this. I'm going to take this, not the ones that came down turned. The Sun card. Quick communication to kind of save and salvage we grow. The King of Wands, fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, entrepreneur, owner, businessman, father.
Hasta jugando sola te haces trampas.
Sí.
Con las cartas.
Sí.
Digo que
Carvación.
hasta jugando sola te haces trampas.
Perdona. Live stream. Live streaming. Ahora. Yo soy live streaming on YouTube. Ahora. Con 3 otra gente. Perdona. Un momento, por favor.
No, no te he entendido. Pero...
This was live. Wow. Where was I? That was fucking hilarious. Alright, let's get back into this. Obviously, there is stuff that we have to talk about. I've left the chat open. I'm not gonna do any more cards right now. There is stuff that people need to ask me. There is stuff that people want to talk to me about, and I've just given you all a free space here right now. Happy Friday, Precious Gem. I finally caught you live, and you look fabulous as always, Radiant. Thank you, love. Thank you so much, love. I hope you're doing really well. How is everyone? Thank you for being here. I love that you're here. Do you know what I really love? I love that like some of the most important people in the world are like right here, right now. And that just puts me in a good place. Thank you. Okay, right. Getting back to it's the end of the week. Who's got a cup of love right next to them? And who has something fun to pull on? 3 cups and the devil card. Capricorn energy. Right. So, general messages as far as that goes. There is, I think, some energy looming and lurking and kind of aware very much of what it is that you know is in support to you. Someone's got their eye on your friendships. I don't think this is someone with good intentions. I feel as if there is communication that's going to be coming forward in regards to some sort of successful regrowth, regeneration, especially in matters of business. Butch, thank you. That's like giving me a hand. Like you just gave me a hand to hold when I needed one right there. Thank you. I appreciate that, Butch. It's been tricky for me. It's been really, really tricky for me because I've seen how badly YouTube, and having been really honest about stuff that's going on and putting myself in a vulnerable position, and then watching YouTube dismantle Ruby Reads Tarot after 5 years of really hard work. But to still show up and to still do it because I know my purpose, regardless of whatever these AI monsters are trying to do to people. I don't want to sound cryptic. I know all of you follow what I'm saying. And I don't want to be another influencer or famous person. Famous? I'm not famous, right? Whatever this is. Person who is supposed to be there to help others be in such a vulnerable position. It's not been easy for a lot of us. Personally, I'm sure everyone's had their own struggles, their own battles going on. This is scattered, and I hate showing up like this. Because I am still that Virgo perfectionist where it's like I can't even look you in the eye if I know that I'm not 100% on point. Watching YouTube dismantle Ruby Rita, I can't believe this had to come out like this. Are you serious? I didn't want to be another person crying on the internet. This energy is so dense, it's so hard, it's so thick, it's so unfair because some of the best people are going through some of the hardest, toughest battles right now with very little to nobody to be there for them. And you know what, I remember back in the day, someone I know made some really idiotic comment about Virgo readings and the only reason why they were so successful because she felt like I was talking about myself. And I thought to myself, you're such a fucking idiot. You don't know how it is to be so empathic that I feel you more than I feel myself. This is not fun. Because I feel all of your struggles. I feel all of your battles. And I don't feel like I'm doing enough. And it's not like I'm deliberately not doing enough. It's like I can't do anymore because all of my energy is getting sucked out of me. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You people are the reason that I'm still here. And I know. You people are so fucking powerful. You're so important. You're so special that if I'm here, if a little me, nobody little me is here doing this, crying here in front of you, it's because you're so fucking special. Please don't let them steal our light. I say it all the time, fragments, a million different fragments of the same light. We appreciate you continuing to show up. Thank you. Your authenticity are the reasons the real ones continue to show up and always will. There's a reason why I found you live today. God bless you, Butch. Thank you. You're a shoulder, seriously. I'm so happy to have caught your live. I watch you all the time. I have never seen you live. I love you so much. Week after week, you've helped me navigate. Your energy is so pure. Thank you, Stephanie. Naked lady, we are here for you. Also going through it like crazy. You are not little, you are powerful and special and amazing, and we wouldn't be here without you. I wouldn't be here without you. That's 100% for sure. You guys have held me through a lot of really, really difficult stuff. Surviving a breakup, getting all of your stuff and having to go back to your parents' house not knowing what's going to happen, moving to a completely different country where you don't even know the language, alone, narcissist after narcissist trying to fucking defeat the energy, you know, homelessness, surviving a volcano, having YouTube dismantle 5.5 years of my work. That's my baby that this AI machine is dismantling. Friends, people who are supposed to be friends, stabbing me in the back remorselessly. It's been a journey. The struggles will soon end and fun will have on the glow up on the other side of this will be glorious. Oh, I hope so. I'm so grateful that this has actually happened, because this has been held in for like 3 years. On board from Pocahontas, PA. I don't even know where that is, but God bless you. Thank you for being here. I haven't touched the cards since I haven't been doing a live. I didn't touch the cards. I didn't feel connected to anything other than the general suffering of the collective. Like this blanket, this cloud of just... And something about being a Pisces moon is that you feel as deep as the ocean. So everything is amplified. There is a reason that we've done this journey together. And I think I know what it is. That a lot of us are about to step into the purpose of our lives. Like, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. We haven't even come into it yet. I heard from my soul brother today talking to me about how he is currently going through some sickness, and it's like, he's such a good person. He shouldn't be going through that. But I knew in my heart, like, he's so spiritually strong. He's such a good Virgoan, such a strong, good Virgoan, that this test is literally putting him in such a place of grand heartness, like a big fucking heart, a big solid heart. And so these tests, I know they're coming, and they're only coming to make us stronger in our heart. And so the time isn't now to give up. And look, they set the dogs loose as soon as I hit that breath button. Those dogs haven't made a sound all day. There's so much resistance to the resistance right now. And you people are the resistance. And that's exactly what it is. Energetically, you're the resistance. You're the power. You're the operative force in all of this that's going to counteract a lot of these dark, shitty energies that are playing out right now. And each of us have to check ourselves 1,000 times every day to make sure that what we're doing, and it sounds so fucking monotonous, but let's be honest, we can carry on playing along with the fucking naivety and dig our heads in the sand and watch shit collapse around us. We can't allow ourselves to get any stupider than they've already allowed us to get. Do you know what I mean? At this point, if we get collectively stupider, we're gonna lose the whole plot. And then what happens? And the funny thing is, a lot of us have lost so much will because of the traumatic shit that they've been putting us through. Basically for the last, hyper amps for the last 10 years. Do you know how much stronger we have to be right now? Do you know how much wiser we have to, do you know where we have to pull this power from? Do you know how supernatural we have to be right now? Do you have any idea, how strong we are in numbers? Joined together, collectively. Do you have any fucking idea how much power we can generate if we literally get on the right side of us? Because that's what they don't want us tuned into our higher frequencies. They want us fearful, they want us scared, they want us worried, they want us not knowing if we're alright or not. We've been through some of the toughest shit. And if you're a Virgo, can I have an amen? Because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But that isn't just 2 Virgos. Capricorn, tell me you haven't been through enough shit this year. Scorpio, tell me. Cancer, put your hand up. As a creator, as somebody who creates, as somebody who has had to create, I have not understood even where to begin on how to express not only this collective heartache that I'm picked up in, I've picked up on, and like, it's like everyone's heart is hurting so bad and everyone is so unsure of themselves and the confidence is gone and the morale is gone, and when that happens the cells like turn against themselves and people start getting sick and giving up. And for the longest time it may have even felt like you weren't allowed to give up. But I want you to know that who was the only person that was stopping you from giving up was your higher self. Your future self, who already has you wherever you are supposed to be, sending out these messages to you, letting you know that we even all fucking look the same. Isn't that crazy? And those of you looking at me right now are actually looking at a fragment of yourself. And you see the defeat, and you see the discouragement, and you see the broken heart, and you see the fear, and you see the confusion, and you, I know, relate. You only get to see the stars when it gets really dark. And as someone who spends and has spent every night in a closer relationship with stars than actual fucking human beings, if it gets really, really dark, you're shining really, really bright. It's getting really, really dark, so prepare to start shining really, really bright. Welcome Yvette. Virgo Empress here. Amen to that. Soul strength is amazing. It really is. It really is such a beautiful thing to just be so childlike that regardless of all of the brutalization and the cruelty and the deliberate suffering, that you still hold on so stubbornly. You still refuse to let go. You still survive. And it's a very beautiful thing. I do this Virgo thing where I hide from people. I run away from the crowd when I don't feel like I want to face people because I'm upset. You guys have seen me do it. I ran away for 9 months. Hermiting, being alone, is such a beautiful place. Having a Pisces moon, it's the hangman energy, which I fucking love. Just hanging out in your own energy, in your own aura. Some of us might find that that's what we really need right now. It might be Scorpio season, but some of us are saying that the sun is still in Virgo. Some quiet time, some peaceful time alone. Strengthening your aura, getting away from those that you know are deliberately bringing your energy down. Getting around those that you know that you can truly trust. Getting strong, physically, mentally, your aura, the energy that you're projecting out into the universe. Strengthening the link that you know that you have to this collective energy. It's not going to be done with your head in a device. I'm talking to myself even here. A digital detox. That's what I do. I stay home and spend time in the garden with music. Sick, yes. Hurting, yes. A bit anguish, yes. Giving up, hell no. This too shall pass, and I'm excited about the awesomeness to come on the other side. That's gorgeous. There is a meteor shower happening tonight, and if you can, please try and observe it. You know why? Because it kind of reminds us that we're in this like really beautiful world, universe, and there's amazing shit that happens around us all the time, and sometimes we forget. And I think if for a lot of us, enough of us are channeled into that, some really amazing stuff might start happening. And I do think that's what they're afraid of. I'm not someone who likes to overshare. I don't even know if this video will stay up. Things aren't gonna get better anytime soon. And I think a lot of us have to kind of be aware that we might have to get called into position real soon. And I think if you're here, then you know that you have known that there is something that you're supposed to do. And it isn't necessarily quite conventional. I've got a journal today so I can step away from devices. That is wonderful, Chelsea. Yvette. Writing poetry is my thing. This universe is beautiful, but evil people make it ugly. That is definitely true as well. We have to kill the ugly in ourselves. I think I've learned that this year. We control a lot of what happens. But the funny thing is, we're really easily led astray too. And sometimes it's really good to go off the beaten path, because ultimately you're always where you're supposed to be. And these detours might eventually lead to something that I think feels like a journey well traveled. You know that what you're here to do is a little bit bigger than what you may even have expected for yourself. And I think it's alright now to let yourself get fearless and let go of societal boring shit. Step into your power, please. Step into your power, please. I don't think you need cards. You don't need me to pull cards to tell you that there's going to be stuff that is quickly going to be changing around you, that's going to ask you to step into a lot more authority than you may have allowed yourself. This authority that you are now about to step into is kind of going to make you have to get onto a bit of a bigger platform than you're used to. apply this however it fits in your life, but your calling right now is gonna require a bigger version of you. And so you're gonna have to be really well put together in order to play out this next bit. Don't expect things to get any easier right now. Turn your life into a bit of a paradise as much as you can for yourself. And I think work on security, becoming independent off of this grid. I think people need to think about that now quite seriously. Don't expect people that are out here acting up to have your best interests at heart. Don't be naive. Don't be naive like that. You're gonna have to start pulling away from people, toxic people, or just generally people that are not contributing towards what you know works. What you put inside of your body, what you put inside of your ears, what you put inside of your eyes is so important right now. What you're listening to, if they're criticizing you, take the criticism, apply it so that it helps you, and leave everything else that you know is gaslight and bollocks. The synchronicities are going to talk to you themselves. You're going to become a lot better at recognizing someone, the agenda that they're talking about, and how that is geared towards downgrading you. Be very aware of that, because that is going to happen a lot more now. Mercury goes into Sagittarius. This is really good for those that have been trying to communicate a lot bigger and broader and get a bigger voice and get a bigger platform. This is the time now. As long as you're energetically built like a brick house, meaning that there's no way for collapse, meaning that regardless of how shit it gets, you're able to counter affirm in the face of it. If you're affirming, you're gonna have to kind of like, do you know how many conversations I've had recently with people talking about buying lottery tickets? I'm like, you don't even have a winning attitude. Why are you wasting your money? And this is, I think, something that we're gonna have to think about, this winning attitude. I don't think there's time to even deliberate or ponder. You kind of have to commit to it now. And the distractions, take your time. Don't get rushed, don't get forced, don't get pushed. Feeling this so much. I want to weave stories and help writers tell their own in ways that heal us readers all the more now. All of you, the circle has to be small, 100% authentic only. Nothing else is acceptable, 100%. People are going buck wild right now. Like, people have no idea what they're doing with their energies. And they're like preaching to the choirs and the masses. And it's like, a lot of people are falling into a state of hypnosis, completely in oblivion about the part that they're playing within this grand demise. Be careful of, literally be so careful. You can't let like anything infiltrate, like anything negative right now cannot. I got a new torch yesterday. You guys know how I love fire. There's a heap of rose quartz here. I thought we would need it, so I made sure that it was here. Love your insights. Thank you. A lot of you don't actually know like how financially blessed you're about to be, and it's almost like a repayment. That big ass mug. It's so good to have you back doing your thing here. Thank you for being on this platform with us, Ruby. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. All right, I feel ready to pick up the cards now. If I stop midway, then just understand Ruby's on one. Alright guys, after having let all of that out, letting all the synchronicities speak, is there anything else that I need to let everyone know while I'm here? Information, research, study, knowledge, knowing. I already said, I feel like there's a lot of information that, and especially communication and messages that might be coming back and forth. I feel like right now you might have to do a little bit of studying about something. Like, get to know the facts, study the facts, know the ins and outs, whatever this might be in your own life. Like, you're gonna have to become the best in it. And I think they might require a bit of study on your part. That's perfectly fine. You spoke from your soul. Totally acceptable. Thank you. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Seven of Swords and the Temperance card. You guys are gonna have to really change up where there may have been energy leaks, drains, vampires, hooks. You're gonna have to change this shit up. You're gonna have to literally convert this chaos into your strength. And that only happens when you begin to put yourself at the center of it. And this Devil card is fucking following us around today. No, not today, Satan. Diffuse that shit. We exercise you, mofo. Hi, Rose Quartz here, David. There is some transmuting. You know what? That word. It's like the tarot reader's word. Transmutation. It is Scorpio season, so like if we're not transforming, what the fuck are you doing? You're wasting your time. Everybody get with the plan. We need to transform. We're all transforming, okay, obviously. But you're gonna have to be really quite educated in your enemy and knowing what you're gonna have to flip up and transmute up, because you're being stolen from, basically. And this conflict that is being thrown in your way to distract you is actually polishing you up. This combat, this assault, it's making a master out of you. That's why you needed the rose quartz and the torch. Yeah. You do amazing work. I found you recently. Thank you so much. Everything you have talked about again is true. Our daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes last time. Oh no. After she almost died, she's a Scorpio. What? No. Guys. Take care of her. I'm sending love. Seriously, I'm sending love right now. I think I was making a point, like when things get really hard, I always like end up running away. Like I don't. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. I run away, as you guys know. I go in hermit mode. I go in hiding. Nobody knows where I am. Nobody knows what I'm doing. This is something I've obviously learned throughout life. It's one of my things. My face is swollen and red and puffy, and I'm having a live stream. Okay. I think that this applies to me also, but there's no more hiding place. Jenna, hugs, naked lady. Our angel baby is a Scorpio, totally understanding the feels. Hug. I hate to leave the hospital while she was in PICU so we could feed her. I'm a fighter and doing fine through this. Yeah, you are a fighter. Absolutely. David, thank you. Thank you. This card came up a lot this year, and I think it's a testament to our strength. Those emotional accolades that took a lot of time to put together and line up and say that this is my accomplishments, gives you a reason to kind of be a little bit smug. And right now, I want you to walk with confidence, with a smile on your face. With a skip in your step, David. Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you. Love this guy, right? I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? Hold on. No. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Tell me if you can feel this energy. The synchronicities, they just, I don't know. When we're here, we're making magic. Look at that. Please remember your worth right now. If you're really aware, I love this. Some of you might be hearing from an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra soon. Or there is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here who has a message. If you're a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius and you have a message, Empress showing up with all her rainbows, right? Look at that. How beautiful is this? I think a lot of us need to remember this. That's where we're headed. This is where we're headed. And I don't think that there is any denying or any like there's no denying this. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. How do I put the thing up? I don't know how to do that. Let me see. If you guys know how to do it, tell me. Pin to live stream. No. Start a poll. Creator tools. Guys, I have no idea. Oh, you can even put filters here? I didn't know that. Anyway, where are we? Wait, I think I just did something. Live chat, there we are. Okay, here we are. Sorry guys. There's a button next to the emoji button on our end. Oh, okay, cool. There's victory here, regardless of all of this really just toxic, cruel shit that needs transforming. Ultimately, it's how you are able to recognize your own transformations, your own efforts of mastery and overcoming. I think it just speaks for itself, no? It speaks for itself. It doesn't matter right now. You change this, you do this, you can, you got it. I think that's all I have. I think that's all I have. if we can show solidarity and if we can stand stronger now, together, more than ever. Thank you for all you share with us. Thank you for all you guys share with me. Thank you for just being here right now, guys. I love you. David, thank you. Enjoy your evening. All of you guys enjoy your evening. And I know that you guys know whenever I disappear and I'm not around and I'm like in hiding, that there's always something up. But when I come back, thank you for making it so much fun. And thank you for being here for me as well. I think that's what I've got. I'm exhausted now after this, actually. I think I need to lay down and smoke a burrito. Where is my burrito? I don't know. Anyway, okay. Butch, thank you. Virgo99, someone else suggested we all send positive vibes on 11/11. That's exactly it. Okay, alright, here we go. 11/11. 11/11. If we can all take just, I don't know, 10 minutes. Longer meditation if you can. Love you, Ruby, wherever and wherever you are. Thank you, Patricia. Lots of love to you. Tomorrow, guys, we're all fragments, different million fragments of the same light. It's time to power up. It's time to get the light on. It's time to know how shit it is and stick a massive finger up in its face anyway and be like, fuck you, I'm going to do this. This is a test. And we're already stronger for it. We're already stronger for it. And a lot of you are really going to be able to step into your authentic purpose here now. And get excited. And be happy. And know that it is now the fucking time for us to do what we came here to do. Okay, they've hated us enough, they slowed us down enough, they did everything enough that they could, and it didn't fucking work. We were still here, we're still thriving, we're still surviving, we're still carrying on. Power up. Trust me when I tell you, over the next course of energy, you will be finding yourself stepping into a position of authority that is going to require you to transform a lot of the chaotic bullshit that's happening around you. And the best way for you to do it is be very aware of your being in the center of it. Those emotional accolades that you have accomplished. This is mastery, Leo energy. This is a promise. Remember that. Thank you so much for you guys. I love you guys. This was a big old whatever it was. It was good fun though. I needed it. Thank you so much. All right. Let's catch you later. Bye. Bye. Bye.